So I was searching for a best budget smartphone, and as you know, there are a lot of options available in the market right now. From Samsung, Xiaomi, Poco, Vivo, OnePlus, Sony, Tecno, Infinix, and many more. However, this Infinix Hot 30 really caught my attention due to its affordable price and great features. This is a good-looking smartphone with numerous features. For instance, the display is excellent, the speakers are loud, the camera is better for its class, the battery life is awesome with fast charging capabilities, the OS is also optimized and works smoothly, and the performance is also good in this budget smartphone segment. You might be wondering, Hamza, why are you choosing this smartphone over other budget smartphones in this price segment? Well, let me explain this in this full comprehensive review, starting with the display. So the Infinix Hot 30 features a 6.78 inches IPS LCD Full HD Plus display with 90Hz refresh rate. And I am surprised by how good this display looks from the front. It resembles a flagship grade display from a distance. However, I really love this display. It's big, bright and beautiful. The punch hole on the front looks awesome with the tiny camera cutout. The bezels around the display are also amazing, boosting an amazing 84% screen to body ratio. The display is super sharp with a density of 396 ppi. Additionally, it is bright enough to be visible outside in bright light conditions, thanks to its 600 nits of peak brightness. I haven't faced any issues using this phone outdoors. The display is protected by the tempered glass, although I don't expect it to be protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 because it's a budget smartphone, not a flagship or a mid-range smartphone. And also, there is no HDR support. However, you can watch 1080p content on Netflix and YouTube, and the content looks amazing on this large screen. Playing a video in 1080p looks awesome, and the stereo speakers further enhance the content watching experience. The sound quality of the smartphone is also good, with a solid bass, loudness and nice treble. Watching YouTube videos on the smartphone is a delightful experience. This Infinix Hot 30 has a home button fingerprint scanner, which works fast and actually performs better than in-display fingerprint scanner. Sometimes when my fingers are wet or dirty, this optical fingerprint scanner still works very well. Additionally, this smartphone has some cool animations in the OS, which I will discuss later in this video. Well, the main reason that downgrades this smartphone from mid-range to budget is its performance. This Infinix Hot 30 comes with the Helio G88 chipset, which is a budget chipset offering good performance in its class. I haven't faced any lags or stutters using social media apps on the smartphone, and this chipset performs well in this smartphone. The Helio G88 chipset is based on 12nm processor technology and has 8 cores, with 2 fast cores based on Core A75 clocked at 2 GHz and 6 power efficiency cores based on Core A55 clocked at 1.8 GHz. So this chipset is actually good in this budget segment. This processor is a better version of the Helio G85, which you will see in most of the smartphones in this budget segment. And the smartphone comes with the 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM with the memory frequency of 1800 MHz and has a 256 GB of eMMC 5.1 storage. Now let's talk about the benchmarks. This smartphone has actually impressive scores in this budget segment. In the Antutu version 10, it achieves a total score of 271,110, and in the Geekbench 6, it achieves a single core score of 409 and the multi-core score of 1380. And based on these scores, it is evident that the performance of the smartphone is good. However, it is essential to note that it's not a flagship smartphone, so don't expect flagship level performance. If you are transitioning from a mid-range or flagship smartphone, you might feel the performance is slower. Personally, as a flagship user, I do feel its performance is slower, but it doesn't feel slower for those who are used to older budget smartphones or smartphones in this class. Regarding the gaming performance, so for under $150, you get rather good gaming performance. I mean, I wasn't expecting this many FPS in PUBG Mobile, Asphalt 9 and Free Fire. As you can see, Free Fire is running smoothly. Actually, this is my first time playing this game, so I'm kind of noob. Let's put that aside and see for yourself how well this game runs. The touch response is quick and the gameplay is smooth, so the 90Hz refresh rate is doing a good job. Well, Asphalt 9 also looked awesome on this large screen. I really enjoyed playing this game on this smartphone. As you can see, the graphics look good, and I didn't face any lag or stuttering issues in Asphalt 9 on this smartphone. And yeah, I actually win some of the races of this game. Now on to the most graphic intensive game, PUBG Mobile. This smartphone can run it smooth with ultra setting and HD with high settings. I'm actually surprised by how well this game runs on this smartphone. The gyro is a little bit laggy, but the overall gameplay is smooth, as you can see. Well, this is not a game-centric smartphone, but it does perform well in this class. Plus, playing on this large screen gives you a vibe like you are playing on a flagship smartphone. So, that's it for gaming. If you are someone looking to buy the best budget gaming smartphone, then this smartphone is a good choice in terms of gaming performance. So when I heard that the smartphone is coming with the Android 13 out of the box, I was shocked. When I saw its OS, it was really smooth. You will notice good animations and tons of new customizations. The UI feels smooth. And yes, there are a lot of bloatware, but don't worry, that can be easily uninstalled. So I would say this UI is good for its class. So this smartphone comes with a 5000 mAh battery and a 33 watt of fast charger. One good thing that you can expect from budget smartphone is they can last a lot longer in battery life. I easily got about 8 to 10 hours of screen on time, which is something that you can't see in flagship smartphones. So that's a good thing. And if your smartphone does need a juice boost, the included 33 watt charger can easily charge your smartphone in about 70 minutes. So the battery life is awesome and the charging speeds are also amazing. So if you are someone who is traveling a lot, then you might consider this smartphone in this price segment because of its bigger battery and fast charging solution. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then a sub to the channel will be intelligent. So the camera performance of this Infinix Hot 30 is really good in this class. I tested the smartphone indoors and outdoors, which you will see in a bit, and it performed really well. The smartphone has two camera sensors on the back, a 50 megapixel main shooter and a 2 megapixel depth lens. The primary camera utilizes the 50 megapixel SK Hynix HI502 IQ sensor, which is coupled with a 23mm lens with an aperture of f1.6. This 1.6 aperture is really going to help this smartphone to take best pictures in various lighting conditions. And this is a nice feature because it allows more light to reach the sensor. So let's test this camera and see how it performs in various lighting conditions. I am really blown away by its camera performance. I mean, I wasn't expecting such good camera results. As you can see, the primary 50 megapixel camera is really doing well in terms of rich details and good dynamic range. I mean, in some shots, the dynamic range is worse, but in others, it actually performs well. One thing I noticed is that the close-up shots of the subjects show that the dynamic range works really well. However, when you move far away from the subjects or try to capture landscapes, the camera dynamic range gets worse, as you can see. The 2 megapixel depth lens works well when you want to take portrait shots. In terms of video recording capabilities, the video recording capabilities of this smartphone are also good. And there is a feature that surprised me, so stay tuned for that. Well, this smartphone can record 2K at 30 frames per second, and the footage looks good, with good details and good dynamic range. That's because of the wider aperture of the smartphone's main camera. The primary camera has a f1.6 aperture, so it does a good job. You can also record 1080p 30 frames per second footage, which also looks good in terms of details and colors. So, the video recording capabilities of this smartphone is quite a bit nice. I say a bit because it's a budget smartphone, but it performed well in video recording capabilities. The feature that I was talking about is the cinematic feature. I mean, you can record cinematic videos at 720p at 30 fps. Yeah, that 720p footage may not be usable, but even the latest mid-range smartphones don't have this feature. So that's why this feature makes the smartphone unique. So tell me how the cinematic video looks in the comment section below. On the front, you get an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Well, selfies turn out good, but not great. I mean, sometimes the selfie camera adds too much saturation to my face, and sometimes it takes good selfies. The selfie video is also good, and yeah, you can also record selfie videos at 2K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 30 frames per second. Plus, The cinematic video option is also present on the selfie camera. So you can also record cinematic selfie videos, which is really great. So it's a good selfie camera for its class. In terms of connectivity, the smartphone supports Wi-Fi 5 and Bluetooth 5. However, the smartphone does not have NFC or infrared support. But I haven't seen any smartphone in this price range to give you that two features, NFC and infrared. Concerning the colors, the smartphone comes with the three color options: white, black and green. The one with me right now is black and it looks good with these nice textures. Well, the price is one of the key reasons that I picked up this smartphone. I mean, $135 for this smartphone is actually good. In this price range of $100 to $150, there are many options available, such as Redmi 12, Samsung Galaxy F14, Realme C53, Tecno Spark 10 Pro, and many more. But none of them is as good as this smartphone. You may ask, Hamza, the Tecno Spark 10 Pro also comes with the exact same specs. So why you haven't picked up that smartphone? Well, let me tell you why. That smartphone cost $168 for 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, which is why I'm choosing the smartphone over Tecno Spark 10 Pro. So that's why you can save about $25 if you are going to buy this smartphone. So you saw everything. The smartphone is the best budget smartphone out there. It has a bigger battery with 33 watt of faster charger, which charges the phone quickly. It boasts one of the best display in its class, looking sharp with good all-round bezels. The speaker sounds great, offering good audio quality. It delivers the best performance in its class, working like a charm and capable of handling good games. The back design is better, looking and feeling nice. And all of that for $135 is a good option. So if you are a budget user and looking to buy the best budget smartphone, then there is no better option than this smartphone. And I really mean it. If you want a good camera performance in its class, this camera can deliver. If you want to game on it, it can handle good games. If you are looking for a smartphone with good battery life, then this smartphone can deliver that also. If you want a smartphone with good and attractive design, then this smartphone also got you covered with its sleek and awesome design. And if you want a good sound quality, then this smartphone has the best set of speakers in its class. So yeah, I highly recommend this smartphone in this price point for budget users because it's an all-rounded smartphone and $135. So yeah, this was the full review of the Infinix Hot 30. If you found this review helpful and useful, please consider subscribing to my channel and press the bell icon to never miss a new video from my channel. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So my name is Hamza, this is Heads Tech, and see you in the next video. If you want to watch the full review of the Xiaomi 13T, then that video is right here. And if you want to watch the full review of the Vivo V29 Pro, then that video is right here. Thank you for watching.